Government spokesperson Eric Twum has called for a policy implementation which will bind successive governments in solving energy crisis. He said political talks has taken over proper policy implementation, which is worrying. Now, on the other hand, managing editor of the Inside newspaper, Kwesi Pratt Jr., has also called for financial solutions to solve the energy crisis immediately. They both spoke earlier on Good Morning Ghana.
And I believe that, especially when it comes to the political space, and you spoke about two major political parties in terms of their energy manifesto committees, right? We should be looking at progressive ways, forward thinking, trying to even adopt best practices in this space, so that at least the Ghanaian people will know that we are not going to be coming back within a few years to be having this conversation. And then we should commit to it. You know, so sometimes there's all this conversation about policy decisions and even manifesto promises that are made. And over the period, I mean, either we veer off totally or there's absolutely no implementation of those policies. And I think that as the two major political parties, and I will take the NPP as an example, we should see this promise that has been made by the flag bearer as a social contract. And if it happens that any political party has a manifesto in that regard, or even policy propositions in that regard, we should see those things as social contracts that should be adhered to. And then, Randy, people like you, I mean, I think that you are like a walking archive and encyclopedia when it comes to some of these things. That let's hold these policy decisions, people fire to their feet, so that we will know that you said you're going to do A, B, C, D, you're unable to do that.
I was so very astonished when I heard a minister explain that this Dumso is better than the Muhammad Dumso. So, my goodness, is this where we have come to? That we voted for a government to come and give us a better Dumso. How can any Dumso be better? I mean, incredible. But this is how our elected leaders are talking to us. Total disrespect. They are not mindful of their responsibilities. You know, they are talking to us like they are grandchildren. You know, even grandchildren need to be respected. But this is their response. Now, as I sit here, I cannot put my finger on the cause of this situation.